Hi, I'm out cycling with Richie today, and there's a couple of things I want to say. The boys were all shocked when Richie collapsed, died, revived. We went to see him in hospital, and we thought, he wasn't going to be the Richie that we knew. And that guy's the guy that always beats me up hills, the guy that's always riding his bike, the guy that I like to cycle with. This type of thing affects everyone, not just the immediate. There's a group of about 8 of us that cycle together. And to be quite honest with you, Richie was one of the stronger ones. I'm one of the older ones, and you would expect me to suffer something like that. But the fact is, it can happen to anyone. So the point I want to make is, go out on your bike. Doesn't matter if you're overweight, underweight, you ride for half a mile, you ride for 100 miles, just go out and enjoy it, because it helps your heart and keeps you healthy. And I think it's so important, because we are a nation who are notioned not to be fit, but that's not true. And all we want to see is more people going out on their bikes and enjoying life. So that's my little message from me. Thanks.
Maggie, say hello. How you doing? Want to go out for a run with us? How you doing, folks? Welcome to the heart of cycling. We're out in the countryside, something a wee bit different today. Swapped the road bike for the gravel bike. So my pal Gerry has just moved up to the countryside in Stirlingshire.
Yeah.
And great gravel riding around here. So just going to head out and explore some of the gravel trails near Dunblane. Got a wee bit of blue sky. I think I've got a wee bit of window of decent weather. It was pissing down earlier, but going to go out and see what we can make of it. But look at that, what a landscape. Absolutely brilliant. So hopefully some good gravel riding. So let's go, see what it's all about. So as you can just see the Wallace Monument over there in the distance, just next to Stirling.
And the hills on the left, Richie, are where you're cycling up to.
Right, okay. So is that Sherrifmuir?
Sherrifmuir, yeah, over the back.
Glorious. What a nice way to start the ride. Quiet country roads. So close to the city, but so peaceful. Glorious wee quiet roads here. You can see over to the Wallace Monument at Stirling Castle just over there. Lovely estates around us. Quite smooth road for the moment, but I think we're going to hit some gravel fairly soon, but just magic. Nice wee change of pace from the road bike. Get onto the gravel bike and just not think about speed or watts, just enjoy it. Just looking at that sky ahead of us, that looks kind of threatening, but got the waterproof jackets on, prepared for the worst, but hoping we don't get too soaked in that. Let's see. Just heading over the motorway, the M9. Got these poor souls stuck in their cars, and we're out on our bikes. What would you rather be doing? I know what I'd rather be doing. Fresh air, 2 wheels. You cannot beat that. Southern Bridge of Allen. Just crossing over the Allen Water. Here we go. Lovely wee spot, quite a prosperous wee settlement. Still not far from Glasgow. I think a lot of commuters stay here, but certainly very scenic, very pleasant. That's certainly one way to warm up. A wee dig coming out of, what did I say the name of the place was? Blair. What's the name of this place again, Gerry? Bridge of Allen. So warming up with a wee hill coming out of Bridge of Allen, heading towards Dunblane. But that gets the blood pumping a wee bit. It's time to boil in the bag. Expecting rain, but nothing so far. Just a bit of sweat, but that's good. This is exactly what you need. A wee road which is closed to traffic. Don't know if you saw the barriers back there, but no cars getting through here. Surrounded by natural beauty. The bluebells are out. Everything smells magic. And no fumes or pollution or car noise or crazy drivers to worry about. It's really, really tremendous. Right, here we are. Kippenrate Glen and Glen Road. A strategic position. Okay, we'll catch up on all that in a wee while. Here's the Battle of Sherrifmuir. That's where we're heading up to. So, lovely old bridge here, looking out onto the glen. There's the bikes. Looking good, Gerry. Yours a wee bit cleaner than mine.
As always.
As always. No change there.
No change, yeah.
And that's our view. A wee cascade down there. And blue sky above. Not too shabby. Big man, powering up. No bother. Okay, wee bit of a change now. Bit of rain, and the temperature certainly dropped a wee bit. But just as well come out with a jacket on. I think we'll survive, at least until we get a cafe stop or some shelter. But cracking views up here all the same, even in a bit of cloud and rain. It's a nice wee section. That's the beauty of the gravel bike. You can go pretty much anywhere. And Scotland's a great place for it because you have the right to go pretty much anywhere. The right to roam. So that covers bikes as well. So there's no problem if you find wee paths like this. You can just head along them. You're not going to get any farmers shouting at you or trying to shoot you. So it's really good. Got to make the most of that. here now, quite exposed, but a really good trail. Hang on, wee bridge. Oh, check this out. Can't beat a wee bridge. And just brilliant gravel cycling, really. Not too gnarly. An absolute pleasure. So this is the battle site, which, well, you can read all about that, but the strange battle of Sherrifmuir. There was a battle fought around here. Anyway, Sherrifmuir. Come and see for yourselves. That's us back, drop down into Dunblane. Lovely wee town. Just going to pop a gel and head home. But what a cracking wee trail that was. Dropping back down from Sherrifmuir, Gerry?
Yeah.
The site of the battle that never was. Brilliant wee trails. Quite a nice fast descent, so I had to be a wee bit careful. But just perfect gravel riding. Really, really good. And just got a few miles now to spin home. And a wee gel to get us there. That's us back in Bridge of Allen, not far from where we started. Pretty much downhill all the way back here, so very pleasant, but a bit of a shock to be back amongst the traffic after these lovely gravel paths. So I think we're just going to spin back a few miles to the base camp. There's one last wee dig, I hope. Not long to go. Look at that. Can't keep a good man down, can you? There we go. Back in the car. So that's us back home. Great wee gravel ride. So nice to be away from the traffic for the most part and experiencing some of Scotland's best scenery. Just brilliant. So thanks very much for tuning in. I think I'm just about out of battery, so I won't say too much. But thanks to Gerry for the ride and the hospitality, as always. A total pleasure. And yeah, gravel riding in Scotland, it is the business, it really is. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon. The heart of cycling.